Hello farmers, and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley up at the BGA, where I just finished bringing up the last load of grass off the big grass field. And we have, I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not, but I wanted to bring you along for this little part of the journey. Let me bring up the help menu in the upper left hand corner. Now, we got about 460,000 liters of grass off that field, and here it is in this silo bunker over here. But if you look in the upper left hand corner, it says open silo. Fermenting stage 100%. It's reading this bunker over here. And it doesn't matter how many bunkers I go over. Every time I come into any bunker, it just says open silo. It's 100% fermented. I'm hoping that when I open up this bunker over here, that I'll be able to cover this one. So let's find out here. Let me open up this bunker here. Well, 518,000 liters of grass. And can I cover this one? I cannot cover this bunker. So, if I sneak over, is it still reading the other bunker? So basically what I think the map is doing, it's seeing this as all one bunker. That kind of sucks. So I can't ferment this grass. I can't ferment that grass until I guess I get rid of this over here. Well, I was only planning on possibly selling 2 bunkers of silage in December anyways. So I could sell this one and then sell the one down by the cow barn. And then I'll be able to cover this one once this one is empty, I would suppose. But yeah, so if you're on this Goldcrest Valley map and you want to use these bunkers, looks like once you get... You got to have all the stages on the same sequence. Or else it's going to be the situation here. Unless I am missing something here. I'm pressing R. R should be to cover. Just to be sure. Let me come over further. I'm going to press R over here. I better make sure I don't hit K. That'll clear out the silo. We definitely don't want to do that. Alright, well. Yeah, because even the field level says 518,000. That's what should be in the first bunker. I mean, that would kind of suck if I... I mean, I could sell this today, possibly. What's the silage going for today? I wasn't planning on selling it today, but I mean, so be it. Here's silage, 180. Okay, the price is not that bad. It's pretty much at the peak, anyways. Let me go to here at the bale sell point, straw barn. So that's where I would normally sell it. The biogas plant, that's what we own. The straw barn, don't really want to sell it there. And the best price is $170. Actually, I probably should sell it today, I guess. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I want to go ahead and sell this, get that covered, and let that ferment overnight, because we may need the cash. Well, okay, we will get to that in just a moment. The Massey Ferguson is all set to go down here, I do believe. Yeah, there we go. Let's turn this on here, and we're just making some hay bales. Let me get on the right implement here. Put that down. Oh yeah, turn on the automatic drop. That'll be kind of good. I don't need to get the bales off the field today. I just want to get them wrapped up and good to go. I mean, the baling trailer's right there, so we can probably pick them up really quick anyways. Yeah, so just over 460,000 liters of grass off the big field. Looks like last time I got 518, so I don't know why we dropped so much. I mean, I expect a little bit of a drop because of... Whoops, yeah. Speaking of dropping, the bales. I expect a little bit of a decrease in how much grass we got off the field, just because the pH value is going to be just a little bit worse. And that's about it. I mean, the fertilizer should be about the same. So, yeah, I was not expecting that much of a drop. Not too sure what happened there. Oh, it looks like I kind of forgot about the hay over there. But you know what? That's going to stay right there. That's not going anywhere. It's not going to decompose or anything. So we can leave that there. Alright, so we'll sell some silage today, I guess. And then it comes time to kind of my favorite time of Goldcrest Valley. Has been ever since we started. Especially when you have the cash. The winter months, because we get to zip on through. And the store updates quite a few times on the sale page. So maybe we'll get some luck here. And I do think for selling grain, because I was looking at how much grain I got to sell in December, and I think it's going to be about 7 trips with the current trailer that we got, but I think we're going to lease the Lizard trailer that we used in all of my series that holds 120,000 liters, and I can get the trips done. I'll get it done 3 trips, and it's only going to cost me like $4 grand to lease it. And of course, by you try to lease things, and maybe it'll come up for sale in the used section in a month or so. I mean, we're looking for a grain trailer, so why not lease it and maybe convince the store to put it on for sale. Couple more. There we go. Yeah, just keep spitting out those hay bales. We're going to need them for the cows, obviously, and the sheep. But this will be definitely staying a grass field all the way through the series to help us make on hay. The field behind us, the big grass field, once we get a forage harvester, probably switch that over to either corn or sunflower, as I found out over this past weekend. If you saw the episode of American Falls, there was a mod that came out on Friday for forage contracts. So I did a forage contract on American Falls, and for some reason I never thought or didn't think you could even do this, honestly. We made forage out of sunflowers. I don't know if that's part of the mod. I have no idea, but we went ahead and did that. Did a nice little contract. So when we do get a forage harvester, we can always mix up between corn and sunflowers. I guess that is an option for us. So, like always, depending what crop rotation says we should put in the field, if we want to do foraging, we can do that. Now, we're going to get a good amount of bales off this field. And the good thing about putting the bales in the shed this time, now that we got a baling trailer, it should stack them nicely, instead of me trying to do it with the Massey Ferguson and the front end loader. It'll be quicker. Nicely clean and quick. But I am going to have to lease the belt to go ahead and sell that silage from the BGA. And actually, I probably should lease the grain trailer for that. I think that grain trailer can take silage. If I'm going to, have the grain trailer, and that can hold double what the forage wagon does, I'll eliminate the amount of trips I have, and I could use the Volvo truck. More horsepower, more top speed, so I'll get the job done a little bit quicker. I will wait to sell the silage down here. That price should go up in December. I was not expecting that price to be that good in November. Now, we're going to get a good amount of bales off this field. Oop, missed a whole pile of hay. Have to come back and get that. Don't want that sitting in the field. Yes, the only thing I hate about a round baler, and yes, we have used one before. I think I even have it activated. I think the Kubota baler that we have can do it. But yeah, with a round baler, you got to stop and wait for it to unload. But we did use it on East Vineland, if you remember that far back, with the round baler where it had 2 compartments, so you didn't actually have to stop to unload the bale. The bale would unload and the material would go into a second compartment and then continue. Speaking of continuing, let me go ahead and finish up this field here. Just got 4 more rows after this one, so we should get about maybe 6 or 7 more bales, because it looks like I'm getting at least more than 1 bale per a row. Well, I figured we got everything hooked up. Let's get rid of this hay now, because it'll probably bug you as much as it'll bug me leaving it there until next June or whatever it's going to be. I was hoping to get everything there in one more pass. Made a good amount of bales, though. Animals shall be happy. Let's turn that off, and we'll just throw the baling trailer, or so the baler anywhere, I guess, right now. Starting to make a mess around here. Let's pick up these bales and put them away quickly. I do realize I got narrow tires on the Massey Ferguson. Just haven't really taken the time to go back to the farm to put the heavies wheel weights on along with the wide tires. So I didn't count the bales because I figured we'd let the trailer do it for us. But this field produces quite a bit. Not quite a full trailer, I don't think. I mean, to get 24 bales out this field, that'd be quite an achievement, I would think. But maybe 16? That's 6 of them already. At 9,000 liters apiece, that's a good amount. Because I think we used to get like 150,000 liters of grass off this field. And since there's no loss when converting it over to hay, unless you miss patches, then we should get that same amount. Okay, I was way under when I said 16, I think. Because we're already at 11. I will say this is my favorite baling trailer, other than the autoloaders that teleport the bales from the ground up to the trailer, of course. But as for realistic baling trailers, this is my favorite one. Just by the way it unloads. It doesn't stack them high like the square baler does. One more. So 19 bales we got off this field. And I'm hoping I can push these in between my last set of hay bales and the straw bales that are currently in there. Looks like I should be able to. Yeah, much easier to stack the bales in here than up at the sheep pen. That shit up there doesn't quite have the roof clearance to stack them. Perfect. Now let's fold this up and I'll put this over by the windrower. Try to get myself lined up while that folds on up. Alright, now I gotta lease a couple of items. Drop that off there. We'll leave the Massey Ferguson right here for now. Let me just double check on the sale page, which I did. Nothing there. And lease items, the only thing I got is the water tanker for the sheep. So let's come in here. We're going to need the belt first of all. And we need Stevie's belt because I don't need the smaller belt to load into that belt. That's why we get this one right here. So let's go ahead and lease that. And while we're here, let's go ahead and get ourselves the trailer. Not going to do any specs on it other than... Oh, right here. Other than make sure it's the single extra capacity, 120,000 liter. Same trailer that we always use, and lease it for $46.41. Alright, so let me go ahead and jump up to the store. So I'm going to drive, probably be quicker if I brought a tractor down and drove it up there. But this actually has some pretty good top speed. So by the time I brought a tractor down, I could probably get up there 15 miles an hour. So we need to go up to the BGA, get that silage out of there, and hopefully I can cover up the other pit after I sell everything. I also have a slight concern since this has a pickup, pretty good wide pickup. I'm hoping it doesn't start picking up the chaff through the from bunker 1 to bunker 2, we'll call it. So I hope we just pick up the silage. But I need to get this up there, and then I'll grab the Volvo truck, come on down, grab the trailer, and we'll start selling the silage for a pretty good price. So we should get about 100 grand off it. We're going to be somewhere near 400 grand here in a little while. And then we're just going to double check on all the animals. I probably just got to give the sheep some water. And I got to check on the stats for the cows as well. I don't know if I got any beef cattle I should be selling. And also on the sheep, I think we sold all the sheep, if we had any, at the beginning of the month. But then we can just move on to December and then probably zip on through the day, maybe sell more silage, and of course all the winter cereal grain that we have. Well, this will definitely help us out at the BGA. 5 trips only is what I should need to sell all the silage. With the forage wagon, it would have taken me 11 trips. And plus, with a horsepower increase and the top speed of this, it's going to make the job a lot quicker. I did hire a couple of workers to drive the John Deeres back to the farmyard. The 8230 took right off. The 9RT sat, and the 9RT is still sitting here. Why are you not? Well, the worker is still sitting there. I'm not sure why they haven't gone anywhere. I think the 8230 already arrived at the farm. Not sure. Let me pull forward a little bit more. Create job. Go to. Yeah, I want you to park. Maybe you won't go that far because 8230 might be in the way. Okay, so the 8230 took off from here and went right back to the farmyard. I'm not sure why these workers are having a difficult time. I'm going to bring this back to the farmyard, I guess, on my own. And we'll get to selling some silage. All right. This could be a disaster in some sense. Like I said, I'm kind of a little bit worried about this belt picking up the chaff from bunker number 2. Just trying to get that more central. So far so good. And I think we're going to end up selling all the silage that we have this winter. I think the power plant has enough methane in it to last until next spring. Let's see here. Is that one there? Electricity. Yeah, still got a good amount of methane there. Let's see. We're doing about, let's see, it's 12,000 liters of methane a month, I think. Quick math. Is that correct? I think so. Wait, 6... okay, maybe not even that much. So that could last almost 10 months, I think. And from other math that we did, I haven't done the math because we don't know what electricity sells for. It doesn't show up on the price page anywhere. And we did find out that it seems like we're losing money taking our silage at the best price and selling it, you know, converting it over to methane and then selling the methane at a high price. We lose money by doing that. Now, as for doing electricity, I don't know. But we already got the power plant and everything, so we're just going to let it run on. But as for all the silage, I think we're just going to go ahead and sell it and make more money that way. All right, let's see if this Volvo, how fast this Volvo goes with 120,000 liters of silage. The 9RT can do 25 miles an hour. I mean, we're not going far. But yeah, already top speed is going to be quicker. And plus, we're doing 2 loads to 1 compared to the forage wagon. And then I can use this next month to sell the grain, which was what I wanted to do anyways. So leasing this for just under $5 grand, it's going to make my jobs quicker. And fingers crossed, maybe come up for sale after we're done using it. And don't forget, we do have an environmental score bonus, so, I mean, how much we're going to get in the silage? We should get another 5. Oh, because this has the amount of silage down at the cow barn as well. And what is our bonus? Bonus is at 13%. Well, like I always say, we get what we get, right? Well, that puts us over 300,000. Yeah, so probably won't quite get to 400,000. But it'll be close. A little bit of silage left at the BGA today to sell. And we're going to be just shy of 400,000. But you know what? Can't complain. Things are looking good. While things were loading and unloading, I took the time to check on the animals, and I'm glad I did. The sheep were out of food, which I'm puzzled on because I usually check in the morning when I give them water. And the feed trough was, I thought, full. But I'm hoping at this point that I just looked at the trough and saw grass in there and thought it was full, and they just ran out the day, but their health is at 0. So they've been without food for a while. I'm not too sure how long. So I brought the Massey Ferguson up there, gave them some hay as soon as possible, so their health goes on up. That way in the morning they should be nice and healthy, and of course make sure they got water. And I checked on the cows, the chickens. The chickens are doing good. We do have some cows that are over, we're 300, yeah, 300,000, 3,000 a piece, but they are going to have some offspring. They're going to have some offspring overnight. I was ready to say, why isn't that loading? It doesn't want to pick it on up. So we're going to let them have some offspring, and then, of course, maybe sell them. All right, I don't want to grab the chaff. I don't want that to convert over to chaff. Now, I've been checking on the other bunker to see if I can cover it up. All right, so now that it's empty, can I come over here and cover this? All right, it says fill level, compact 0. So yeah, the leaders are right. So I didn't grab any of that, but now it says, so I compacted that, but I couldn't see how well it was compacted because it wasn't giving me the stats. All right, let me get this truck. Let me go sell this silage. And since the truck is kind of up here, I guess I'll compact that grass over there, I hope. Hopefully it'll compact. At least it's showing me the right amount of liters, so the belt didn't pick up any of the chaff and put it into here, which would be fine because it's going to turn to silage. I'm just selling it today rather than tomorrow, right? But that seems to be okay. I'm just hoping that it's not glitched. If it is glitched, what I can do, I suppose, is empty out the bunker, possibly. Whoops. And just credit myself the money for the grass that's there. I mean, the only thing we haven't done yet is let it ferment and then sell it. But if it's glitched, it's glitched. I'm guessing it's not going to be, but now I kind of know in the future that... Oh, I'm trying to figure out... Well, I don't know until I try it. I mean, are the bunkers just glitched? Or is it because we just had silage of one, chaff in another? I'm not too sure. 392 is what we're sitting at. Now, I can't return anything that we lease because I need it for tomorrow. But that's fine. I don't need to lease anything else that I'm aware of. I should have everything that we need. I'm just hoping I can compact this grass, or chaff as it is now, in the bunker. I don't think I'll get stuck in the truck in the trailer, so... Because, I mean, that's pretty well compacted. Alright, it is compacting. But it's going to take a moment. What I could do... Because I was compacting as I went. Let me throw some weight in here. What do you mean throw some weight in there? Well, with the Easy Developer mod, yeah, wheat will be good. We'll just put some weight in the trailer. So as we saw, we got 1% done going through once. And now, with the weight of the wheat, if I can Okay, I don't have the traction to do this. Well, I'm already at 3% if it worked. Let me go ahead and empty this out. Let me get up the hill. Can I move forward now? There, maybe if I just got up here. All right, let's refill it. All right, so that is not going to work. But it is compacting it fast this way if I can go back and forth. But it might be too much. How about if I go... We'll go half a load. Well, about 5 minutes later, and we're almost there. I found a sweet spot for the amount of grain or liters I can have in the back of the trailer to make this work, and it was 40,000 for me. So that's going to help you compact it faster. The more weight and the more axles and wheels you got, the better for compacting chaff in a silo bunker. They'll do it faster. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cover this up, I do hope. Well, blanket silo, which is good. There we go. Alright, I think for now I'm going to leave this right up here, but let me go ahead and make sure I clear out that wheat. We just borrowed some wheat. Yeah, so we're all good there. So that's going to be fermenting. That'll be ready in the month of December, you know, by 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I do have some spillage out on some ends, but that's fine. Same thing over there, but you know what? It's working. That's all that matters to me. So I know the animals are all taken care of. Let me just double check on the store. It's only been, I mean, we're running real time, so nothing really much going on there. Yeah, so I think we're all set. The BGA, or sorry, the power plant. 120,000 is what I'm going to say we're at, but I am going to go back and let's see here. We got the 8230. This needs some fuel. Now that we got a fuel pump over here. By the way, this mod that I put on down, I believe it's called the Vintage Fuel Pump. You can find that mod in the link below to my mod link page. Links, sorry, the mod should be in alphabetical order. Like I always say, if you don't know what mod, or if you're looking for a mod and you can't find it, put a comment down below, and someone will help you, or I will help you get you the mod that you're looking for. So yeah, the combine, last we used it, we were harvesting some sunflowers. So I'm going to tidy up the yard just a little bit. I'm going to fast forward time. I'll see you, of course, at 8 o'clock at night before we go to bed. We'll double check on the store, go to morning. And yeah, we're just here to sell stuff the rest of the winter and check on the store and take care of the animals, of course. All right, just came on down from taking care of the sheep to make sure all the wool was out of the spawn point because we usually fill on up. How are the sheep looking now health-wise? Like I said, they were at 0%. All right, they're getting back up there, so the value of the sheep will go back on up as well. Water and capacity is looking good. As for the store, so we're just down to the Mac Superliner. That was in the store before. Let's go ahead and, yep, I think we'll wake up actually at 9 December. Sun would just be peeking over the horizon at 8 o'clock. So we'll go to 9 o'clock because I don't really have much to do other than sell some material. Now we're over 400,000. Let's see here. Well, we got a case, but that 326. What horsepower is in it currently? The 170. So if I were to bump it up to a 326, it would cost me 89,000. How many hours are on this? 22. I mean, it's only 44,000. 326. And the John Deere is a 248? What? That's the wrong page. 248. Wow, I got that right in the nose. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, is that, I mean, it's close to what we want max horsepower wise in a tractor. Where are the drills? Because the drill, I want the Avatar drill eventually at some point. And how much horsepower does that require? Should be this one right here. That requires 300. I mean, we got the money, so that's not the issue here. Yeah, so if I were to bump that up to a 326 horsepower, oh yeah, but it does go up to 89,000. That's a quarter of our money. It's a nice tractor. That's for darn sure. I could sit here for an hour hemming and hawing over this here. Because, I mean, we're just barely getting into the winter sales. Yeah, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. Because we got two more things of silage that we can sell. And worst comes to worst, well, then we'll figure it out later on. So we got that, and yeah, we don't want anything like this. We did that on East Island, and this was a disaster in some sense. And I also tried it on... Where else did I try that on? Oh, Hinterland. I think I tried it on Hinterland. And another Rudolph trailer. What we don't need. Silage price. Let's see what the silage price is going for. $189. I'm going to wait until 3 o'clock in the afternoon to go ahead and sell that stuff. The wheat price is dropping. So let's go sell that at Gomez Ridge Acres, apparently. Gomez Ridge Acres is where? Is this the one down here? Yes, it is. Wow, I'm starting to actually remember some things. All right, let's grab our Volvo truck. Go grab some wheat. It'll take me just one trip, which is going to be nice. And we'll go sell the wheat and get our money back for buying a Case tractor. Well, almost made the mistake of filling up completely of wheat. I need to keep some wheat for the chickens. So I got 20,000 liters left into the silo, which is more than enough for them, but I always want to have more than not enough. So we're going to be selling 55,000 liters of wheat. And also, you may notice on the right-hand side, the trees that we planted the last summer still have not grown at all. So I'm hoping sometime soon. So after we sell this, we got oats to sell, and currently oats will be going to the same sell point, which is kind of interesting the way it's been working. Usually we sell it to the train, wherever that goes to. I forgot where it goes to. Maybe if I waited later in the day, the better price might be at the train, but we're going to go ahead and sell it now. But I will be selling the silage later on today, just to clear out the bunkers at the BGA. Oh, and I do want to double check on the power plant just to see. We were at 121,000 liters of methane in the power plant, so I kind of want to see how much it's going through. And yes, this setup here is working good. Why can I not sell the wheat here? What am I missing here? Did I read that wrong? Wouldn't be the first time. Wheat, Gomez Ridge Acres. Gomez Ridge Acres. I'm on the... Bueller? Bueller? Why is that not trigger showing up? There's only one sell point here. Let me try approaching it from the other direction. Wow, things were going so good on this map until this episode, where now I found one problem with the BGA. We have sold here before, so I'm not too sure what the issue is. I'm hitting the button just to make sure I can sell. I mean, if it can sell, but it's not coming on up. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. Let me see where else I can sell this. I mean, we're loaded on up. Let's see here. Gomez Ridge Acres is at 400. Mary's Farm. Right Agribusiness. Is Right Agribusiness the train? No, that's Maplefield. Where's... Of course it is, in the upper other corner. I'm not sure why I'm not able to sell the wheat here, but I guess I'm going to take a little bit of a hit on the pay. You know, all these prices are going up, so I'm going to zip on through the day and see when 3 o'clock arrives where the best place to sell this is at. Okay, a split second later, apparently if I get the trigger like right there, it sees it. So the trailer might be too high. It's taking it. Let's not ask questions. So, all right, the wheat is being sold. The one issue is, though, we got oats to sell. And I think oats at 627 could go here. So I may... I mean, I just got a picture where I got to be parked. All right. I'll see you later on with some oats. We'll sell those. And, of course, we'll sell the silage and also keep our eye on the store. We are looking for pretty much like this trailer right here would be perfect for us. We're also looking for a forage harvester. We're also looking for... Oh, wait. There was 3 things on my mind, and I forgot what they all were. But anyways, yeah, we got ourselves a tractor. It is sitting over there. We'll get to it at some point. But, yeah, I'll see you with I was going to say a load of oats, but it's going to be a small load. All right, Gomez. Let's see if you can take these oats off of my hand. See if I can find that little tiny sweet spot that was there before. I may have to turn around the other way. Wow. It's there. Nope. Forward. There we go. That'll work. Somewhere right about there. And it's time to sell the silage as well. The price is still looking to be the same. And the bunker has fermented up at the BGA. So I'm going to start with that one. Bale sell point is where we're going for $189 per. So the belt is up there. Yeah, we got the 450,000 liters of silage to sell. So that's only going to be about 4 trips. And then we'll come on down and we're going to sell all the silage at the cow barn as well, since we got the belt. Yeah, before I forget, the power plant. So we've only gone from 121,000 down to 116,000 liters of methane in about 12 hours or so. So that's going to take a long time to go through that methane. So selling all the silage, we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to make more money that way. It's going to take forever to go through that methane. I am going to keep on feeding the power plant methane when it calls for it, because I got all that transformer oil that I put in there. So I might as well use that on up. But overall, I don't think that's really going to be a... If you're playing on this map and you're wondering if you should get the power plant, I would suggest no. You're better off just making the silage and selling it, because you're going to get the money a lot faster. But I mean, play the game the way you want to. If you want to do the power plant because you want to do the extra steps and have other productions to do, then by all means go for it. You know, we play the game to have fun. Play the way you want, but if you're looking to make money, I would probably say stay away from the power plant. The BGA even, yeah, you're not going to make money off methane either. From the math I did, you're better off just selling the silage rather than making methane. But like I said, if you want to do the methane and also get digestate to spray in your field, you can do that. But anyways, I got about 3 full loads and almost a 4th load going over here to the bale sell point. We get about 25 grand per load. So 75, so we're going to be at 40, yeah, 450,000, maybe 400, will I be at 470? No, I don't think I'm going to be at 470. I'm going to say 460,000 is where we're going to be at. First off, actually, maybe I should make sure that this uncovers, just to be sure. Oh, I was ready to say, I hit it once, didn't uncover, wasn't close enough. All right, so it uncovered. That's a good start. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sell this silage. And then next time you see me, I will be down. Ooh, yeah, hang on a second. Let me go ahead and... This action cannot be performed here. Why can't I unload in here? Well, this should get converted over to silage anyways. Yeah, I'll probably see you next down at the cow barn with this all set up. And we'll start selling that silage as well. I don't know how much is down there. But it's going to be sold. Well, I said 460 and we actually got up to 468. Almost 469. And now we got to sell, I'm going to say, another 500,000 liters of silage, which could be 100 grand. So, yeah, we're going to be over 500,000 here very soon. Very soon. Let's go ahead and uncover this. What do we got in here? 512,000 liters. So that will be 4 full loads. And at $25,000 a piece, that's going to be 100 grand plus a little bit of extra. So that's looking good. I was checking the store and a WMB 6000 sugar beet cutter. And then we have a WMB 4000 sugar beet cutter for sale. I don't know who's doing that much sugar beet around here, but those are 2 big trailers to be doing cut sugar beet in. So yeah, we're not interested in either one of those. Let me go ahead and get this set up here. And don't drive up on the silage. That belt will get stuck rather easily. So of course I'm going to do the same as I did at the BGA. I'm going to go ahead and just sell this on my own. But like I said, I got 4 full trailers and 1 extra. Should be a little bit over 100 grand. So we should be like at 575. Well, we're going to be more than 575. 485 is what I'm going to say is what we're going to be at. So I'm going to start bringing these over, sell it, and I'll see you on the last trip. And that'll be all we need to sell. We are going to sell some animals. I was checking when I was selling the silage from the BGA. And we got some sheep that are worth 1,000. And I think we got some cattle as well that are going to need to be sold. So let me go ahead and get this started here. Like I said, it shouldn't take me too long. A lot faster than it would have with a forage harvester, a forage wagon and the 9RT. But yeah, we'll get this sold and I'll see you in just a bit. And the last load of silage ready to be loaded on up. We're up to $571,000. And this is the last thing we're selling for a product other than the animals themselves, the livestock. It was well worth getting this trailer leased for, what was it, like $4,100, something like that? Definitely worth it. There we go, bunker silo is empty. Let's make sure that all empties into the truck before we hop on out of this thing. Not that it matters, but what I want to come in here is I want to go ahead and return the belt. Return. There we go. And then we return this trailer. And fingers crossed, one or the other, or whatever comes up for sale, something that we would need would be nice, seeing that we got all this cash. And no, I don't feel like buying more land. I think we got plenty of land for me to take care of in a season. I think we're doing just fine. I'm sure someone's also going to mention, because I thought of this just a little while ago, that, you know, we did buy the case and we got a, you know, a tractor with more horsepower. I could have upgraded the 8230 a long time ago with more horsepower, and I think that'd be more than what the case is now. But it was like 70 grand to get the, you know, top line of the engine for that tractor, and there's a lot of hours on that tractor as far as Farming Simulator goes. In real life, 70 hours, not that much, but in Farming Simulator terms, 70 hours is a lot. So yeah, we're going to keep the 8230 on the farm for now. I may not use it as much as we did before. But it's going to be nice when we mow the grass that with more horsepower, I should have more choices on mowers than what I could use. But I would like to get away from using mowers. I like to go the forage harvesting route. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm done with the trailer. I don't think I got any more grain to sell this winter. So we got wheat, we're keeping for the chickens. Sunflowers, I think, is February. Should I keep it until February? I think I'm going to return it just in case it comes up for sale. Soybeans and corn are the summertime, so we may lease it again then. And everything else, yeah, we pretty much keep. So let's go ahead and return the trailer. This one right here, return. Thank you very much. It was good to use. Now, let me actually just back up and park right here just for a moment. So you turn off the engine. Let's go to livestock. So our cows, did they reproduce? They did. They are worth $31.25. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to sell those. And we do have some sheep that are worth $1,000. So, actually, I need to go on down to the cow barn, don't I? Oh, I was going to use the trailer to bring the manure on up to the BGA to be processed. Because we do have, I don't know how much manure we got. We got a lot of slurry as well, but we don't have a tanker. How much manure do we have? Almost 90,000 liters of manure. Well, we can get to it at some point. All right, so we're in here for the cows here. $31.25. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and sell those. That's 15 grand. And we have some Angus to sell. Yep, going to go ahead and sell those as well. Those should have been the same cycle as the other cows. Now we got to teleport on up to the sheep. I need to be there anyways. And we got a lot of wool to sell when May rolls around. Whoop, nope, well, sheep are over here. Hopefully I can still get to the trigger. Alright, I may have to move. Is it here? Yeah, I've been double stacking them. I think I'm just going to start throwing this everywhere. There we go. Alright, so we're looking for sheep worth 1,000. We got some. Is it just 2? Alright, so just 2. Down here, just 2 here as well. Yep, sell those. I think there's a couple more. We are losing a little bit on the transportation fee, but I don't have an animal trailer, and that would take a while to go and do that. I mean, we're only losing $100 on every 2,000, so it's not that much. In the beginning stages, I would be saying a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of sheep worth $9.50, so next month I could sell them, but I think I'm going to wait until springtime because now, with all the sheep sold, yeah, we're just going to zip. I'm going to zip on through. Let's see, we got rest of December, we got January, February, and into March. So it's just going to be a matter of keeping track of the sale page, keeping track of the animals, make sure they got feed and water. So, next time I see you, let's not pile up there, I may need to get there. It's either when something comes up for sale that we want to buy, or it's going to be March. So, if I see you and you see March in the upper right-hand corner, that means, yeah, no luck in the sale item page. Well, that didn't take too long. It's the evening of December, getting ready to go to bed, and I checked on the store, and I got a hem and haw one more time. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do this or not. Yeah, so there is a T9 New Holland tractor for sale. Only has 4.5 hours on it. That is it. 4.5 hours. 41% off. It will cost $250,000. It currently has the T9 530 engine into it. We can always upgrade it if we wanted to a .645, which is 638 horsepower. We don't need that much, though. Yep, we bought it. I was looking, though. I could sell, if we need money in the long run, the 9RT currently can sell for $80,000. And then that's not without even bringing it up to the store or repaired. So, I mean, we still got $375,000 in the bank account. I would not have dropped myself below $300,000 because I am making room for the forage harvester if it comes up for sale. And, of course, anything else that comes up for sale shouldn't be that expensive. But we may be getting rid of all the John Deeres and have a whole bunch of new set of tractors, which would be a nice change of pace. But yeah, I'm going to bed after spending that much money, and I will see you when I see you again. Who knows when that will be? Well, no, there isn't nothing for sale in the store, and that's why I'm bringing you back. I'm also not bringing you back because it does look nice out, seeing some snow on the ground, and it is snowing currently. But I need to sell the sunflowers. It is time. I almost forgot about the sunflowers in February. Luckily, I caught that just as I was getting ready to advance time. So, yeah, I think we're to end the episode with selling 40,000 liters of sunflowers. Not going to lease the trailer. I'll just make 2 trips. I got to go up to Mary's farm, which is up the steep hill. And we're going to do it in, well, at least our new Case tractor with 320 some odd horsepower, something like that. It will take me 2 trips, but we'll bring in some cash. Nothing, like I said, too interesting in the store page. And I just realized our saplings that we planted down here still have not grown. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to try to beat the train here. Just barely. We made it, though. But we still have actually $400,000 in our bank account, which is really, really good. Farm is actually doing rather well for itself. I mean, I think I'm probably end up going to end up selling the 9RT anyways. Now that we got the New Holland, we don't need both big tractors. I mean, I'll keep it on the farm maybe for now. I don't really see a need for it. But who knows? Who knows? And the 8230, I'll probably keep that in the farm just for now as well. The longer I keep it, though, the more it's going to depreciate in value. But I don't think it's going to depreciate enough to really make it worthy anyways. Well, I don't expect this to get up the hill that much better than what the 8230 did. As we saw, the 9RT John Deere had trouble going up the hill. I thought about using the New Holland, but that top speed in that tractor is only 19. And the top speed in this is 35. So it's going to, you know, most of the trip is going to be flat anyway. So I'd rather get the top speed out of it. I would overall say a pretty good winter. Of course, we still got, you know, 1 more month to get through, but we got to sell these sunflowers. So we're going to sell them quick and then move on to March. Wait, that might have been the road. Was that the road back there? Didn't see the road. Or is this the road? No, this is the road right here. Might be a little bit difficult to get up the road now with snow on the ground. I'll tell you what, though, that got up the road, the hill a lot better. I think what probably helped us was we had a lot of top speed before we got to the hill, so that momentum carried us up, but that did really well. Case to the rescue. There is a front mower for sale in the store, but I'm going to pass on it. Just because it doesn't cost that much to lease the front mower. If it was a butterfly mower, as it gets a little slippery, I may have purchased it, but it had to be one that puts into a swath. But like I said, I would like to get away from mowing the grass and taking care of grass other than our hay field, clover, and alfalfa field. I would like to move on to doing corn and sunflower chaff or harvesting of that nature. Actually, let me, while it's unloading, yeah, it's actually the Pottinger, and it's going for $7,300. So, but I'm going to pass on that. Yeah, so there's one trip. Slipping in a slide in. Gotta be very careful now with an empty trailer. Not much, yeah, not much traction at all. Need to get on down to the asphalt. All right, one more trip up here. We'll sell the rest of the sunflower. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just move on to the month of March. Because it won't take me too long to do that. Just got to make sure I take care of all the animals. The chickens are getting low on feed, but they should be able to make it until springtime. Another month. And the cows are doing good. The sheep are producing a lot of wool up there. More wool than I think what we had last year, which seems different, but okay. Not going to complain about that. And the only thing that we need to sell this month is just about to be finished here with the sunflower. Of course, early summer we do have corn and soybeans to sell. We're going to have the all the wool from the sheep in like April, May to sell. I mean, so far through the winter here, yeah, we bought a couple of tractors, so we're upgrading the tractors. I mean, the New Holland and the 9RT John Deere, we're just swapping it out, basically, in a sense. Not much of an improvement there. It's pretty much the same. The case is an improvement from the 8230 horsepower-wise, but like I said, I could have upgraded the engine in that a long time ago. Oh, but going back to on the New Holland, though, that only has, like, what, under 5 hours on it? So that was a pretty good deal. Yeah, so I'm going to go back to the farm, park this on up, and I'm going to take care of the animals, and I'll see you in March, unless, well, you know, unless, just like driving in real snow, it is slippery. Unless something comes up for sale that we are needing, and there are still a few amount of things that we need. Well, just coming up here to take care of the sheep, and you can see it is March. I cleared out the wool last night, and they were full of wool this morning, so they're pumping out the wool, which is great. We're gonna have a lot to sell here in a little while. What's the price looking on the wool here? Yeah, we should get almost 100 grand from the wool. I have not checked on the store, but what do we got here? Well, windrower. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. All grass work, which is great, but nothing that we're looking for. So, but yeah, we start the season with $474,000 in the bank account, which is great. It's just only going to go on up unless we buy something in the future. But yeah, a lot of work to do this summer, and we'll have to get to it. We'll have to check on the crop rotation. I do wonder though. Let me hop on down. Let me grab the truck. I got to bring that back anyways. But I want to take a peek at our little trees down here, because we planted those like in June and they haven't grown, at least not yet that we know of. And I still don't see where they have grown at all. These trees are taking forever to grow. What species did I plant? Can I not see the species of tree? Guess not. I don't remember what species it was. But hopefully they'll grow at some point. But yeah, not a bad winter. I think we started the episode with under $400,000. We got $474,000 in the bank account now, and we bought like $350,000, maybe $375,000 of tractors, which is great. I like the upgrades and changes that we're making here in the farm. It's just going to make it interesting rather than always using the John Deeres. Nothing wrong with them. But yeah, it was time for a change, so that's why we bought them. But yeah, it would have been nice to get the Avatar C drill, which I'll probably be using. I'll probably lease it. And also, you know, we got to use the grain trailer. Would have been nice. A forage harvester would have been good. But yeah, now I just got to, you know, think about, do we keep the John Deeres or do I just go up and sell them straight up? The 9RT, I think I'll probably will sell. I can't see needing the 9RT and the New Holland together, especially if we're not going to get any more fields. The 8230, it'd be nice to keep around the farm for other things. But, I mean, we do have the Massey Ferguson, now we got the case as well. But yeah, not too bad. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Goldcrest Valley. But until then, have a good one.